Okay, lads. Best of luck, and we'll see you at the end of it. And enjoy your game, lads. And good luck in the final to the both of you.
Yeah, best of luck, boys.
So, best of luck, James. I go for two.
Best of luck, bud.
So here we go. David and James in the Shield final. This should be a good one.
48, 47.
Both these players have been battling through a tough field. David Branley from Williamstown plays for Tormies.
43.
He's won the county cup with his team, so silverware has been in the house.
45.
And slingshot James
Your last score's not. Your first score's not got in there, Dave.
I just refreshed it, James.
All right, so.
TDL league winner. Plays for Sheridan's.
That it, James?
No, not yet, no.
What you're hearing?
Let me go back now. The same thing happened the last game, just when they were starting, and then there's no problem then.
Not a bother. Just.
What you're hearing, folks, is the technical gifts of lockdown darts. It's always good to see these guys. They'll come out and in again. They'll rejoin on NACA. They'll get their scoring going, and we'll be off at the races all over again. Welcome back to everybody on YouTube. Kevin Devaney straight on there. Kevin loves
James,
watching.
will you go back again and join the game?
Charles Shepherd there online. So we're just
now. This should be sound now.
Let's just see if the guys can get this sorted out.
If
not, there we
go.
go. They're off and running. Technology, yeah.
Right, and I got 45.
Yeah.
Would you ever trust it?
No, that's it. We're right now.
Come on.
There we go. Off and running again.
46.
Again, back at the best of 7 here for the Shield final.
48.
Both players will have to feel their way around the board to get into it. Obviously, all eyes on the prize at this stage, so this won't be an easy one to settle into.
42.
100.
Remember, folks, if you're watching on YouTube,
45.
please do hit the like button, share the links, and also subscribe. Builds up the fan base. Whenever we go live, you'll get notified.
81, sorry then.
For the ever expanding reach of McAvoy lockdown darts.
99.
43.
45. 52.
Two boys feeling their way in this first game.
It's definitely going to take time to settle into a streamed final, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
especially when neither man have been on the stream.
Sure, there, great
this
folk
evening
finish
yet.
line.
That's a fantastic 130 checkout from
Yeah.
David Brantley, by the way.
Absolutely.
And it comes out of nowhere, you know. 45 leaves 130, bang, bull finish. We're off the mark. What about that, Mark? We're off the mark. Mark,
I actually I enjoyed that.
not surprised. I'm sure David did too.
45.
That was a finish worthy of a final.
Absolutely. That's how finals are won and lost, hitting finishes they got.
59.
So, as both players edge their way into it, David Brandley has started feinting trebles.
Has he found? Is that it?
141.
That's not far off. He went down, and I think 3 sevens, but he'll take them.
Absolutely. I'd rather hit 3 sevens than
58.
7 threes.
Well, we have an interesting semi-final lineup in the main draw. And
81.
we have Pat Walsh against Terry O'Connor. We have Brian Flatley against Enda DeVilly. And I'll tell you the truth, the way Brian played,
Couldn't look past him.
59.
yeah, played well. And took out probably the number 1 scalp.
26.
Well, number 1 scalp for you, Mark, anyway. The disappointment was palpable.
I think the table tells its own story.
It sure does. It sure does.
147.
Dimitri was a firm favourite and made an early exit at the hands of Brian, who was
61.
phenomenal, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way you could describe him in the game. He was absolutely incredible.
He played very well. That 115 finish does set him along nicely on his way.
Darren Stein. 9.
Now,
137.
147's on here.
Yeah. And after that 130, I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, how could you?
Well, that's unfortunate there, but I think that's a good recovery for that last one.
107.
Ah, indeed, top
Great
left.
setup. Great
What
setup.
a setup. Super.
59.
Dave Burns back on and in full voice on YouTube.
30.
You felt there that had David taken that, might have knocked a bit more wind out of James's sail, but James with a chance now.
James.
Oh, he pulled that one badly. 2 fives coming in for David.
Good marker. He wasn't happy there.
6-4.
Not so good, Mark.
Not so good, no. That's one that was
Check. 4 stars.
running out of ink.
But
And that was a leg that David had his name written all over.
Yeah, James has gone into steal and now back on throw.
There's 2 trebles by the look of it.
140.
Fantastic darts.
He knows where the lipstick is.
Absolutely.
44.
70.
Good darts, 70. And a good follow up.
Well, if he's finding a travel
Yeah.
every visit, James is going to find it hard to cope with him.
Well, he's chasing.
Come on. 9.
And he definitely will be chasing after a score like that.
Charles Shepard says the best looking lads in either of these
85.
finals. Go on, James. I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that, Charles.
I'm sure the boys will be.
45.
With the comments on their good looks.
Absolutely.
Never mind the good darts. Darts is only a sideshow.
Getting ready if he wins for a pint of Galway hooker.
Oh, really?
Fantastic, yes. Drank many a pint of Galway hooker on my stag do when I was in Galway.
60.
It sounds like fun, all right.
It is delightful.
Ale.
Indeed.
Yep. I was sort of guessing.
38.
Yes, it is quite a zing
Oh, okay.
to it. It's a delightful drink.
100.
And that's
Spent a couple of great nights up in Galway.
a place I haven't visited. Would you believe?
Jesus, 7.
One of the few places I haven't.
60.
It's on your bucket list, Mark, once we come out of lockdown.
Good switch to the 19s. And is he on?
Yeah, well, what he wants to do now is hit a 1, or sorry, hit a 3.
Yeah.
He's left.
93.
Oh, great. Okay, the
Yeah.
second one wasn't in. I thought that both of them were in. And
The
I could
second
leave
one
again.
wasn't in.
That's twice, 2 games in a row. He's left a nice leave of 40.
Yeah.
But the last
45.
time he just didn't take advantage of it.
Well, let's see this now.
First there.
First start, and
that's
that's more like it.
Come on,
More
Dave.
like
Well
it.
done.
Kevin Devaney says, I'd say you drink anything, Michal. Well, Kevin Devaney.
Let me tell you, he would drink it not only anything, but from anything, even an old welly.
Well, no, it depends where the welly has been.
68.
Oh, it's like I say, when you're down, whatever. Like I remember over in the Isle of Man.
When in Rome.
Oh,
100.
I remember we tried a local stuff, a local ale over there, and it was called Ocals. And I remember three big hairy bakers sitting there.
24.
The three boys said, we asked them, what's it like, you know, and the boys said 3 pints. Said, this is absolutely great stuff.
Yeah.
Blows your head.
100.
13 pints later, we're still sitting there. Where's the kick out of this?
Yeah.
Lad? No,
I think you might have been had.
I think we were.
We're back to back
41.
towards the start of this leg
But it was
again
a
from
lovely
David.
tasting ale, I must say. It was easy to drink.
80.
The scoring seems to be coming more from David.
Yeah, certainly in the early going, David's fainting travels.
Let's be honest, he should actually be 3-0.
79.
I think James has to just ride it out, though. You know, there's always a trough. There's a peak and a trough, and there's
you get that, yes.
you know.
The international friendly in 2022 is.
Sorry, Dave, I changed my last score. It was 77.
How about that?
She'll be in Galway next year, Mark.
Oh well, oh, there you are then. So there's one thing ticked off the old bucket list.
Indeed.
121.
Charles Sherbert, oh melted welly.
A melted welly, indeed.
I like it.
45.
He says Fishers is better down the Salt House. He says I owe you both a pint in the future. Well, I'll tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind
60.
a Fishers then if that's the case.
Well, you know, open to trying all local ales and establishments. That's us.
Third there.
Oh, look at that for another
Super.
a 118 check.
Super
Yeah,
finish.
there.
Super finish.
That's fucking serious finishing, Dave. Well done, mate.
Well, James, you said it better than I ever could.
Well, with a bit more a wee bit more flowery language on it as well. Great stuff. What do you want on a Saturday night when you're sitting doing nothing?
Well, we're well past the watershed now, so
Well, it doesn't matter.
if we hear a little bit of colourful language, we can deal with it.
We don't have a watershed. We're not for kids.
81.
He's back in the treble again here. David Bradley is putting on an
78.
absolute
Stormer.
masterpiece here.
Absolute stormer.
If he can,
That's all you can say about it.
if he can keep up that score, now,
140.
Now that's a good reply.
yeah, more like the darts that got James to this final.
Yep.
58.
Charles says your head will fall off your shoulders and you may not remember the night, but you'll
100.
have fun. Well, fair enough.
That's good scoring again from David, but he's playing catch up in this leg, and it looks as if
100.
it looks as if James has found his scoring shoes.
Well, let's hope he can keep them on.
59.
This will be somewhat of a tense ending.
He's went for yes.
40.
Yeah, he was going for the trebles there, but just didn't come off. But he has time. He has time.
Oh, jeez. 31.
Check. Second dart.
Second, so
Fair game.
this final goes into another leg.
Yeah, and a 17 dart leg there from James to reply
yeah.
to David's previous, and that's more like it.
More, yeah, what you were expecting.
Very, very much so.
And we're back on throw.
100.
It looks as if James has settled in and has found his range.
57.
And David is now where he was hitting the steady scores, is now travelling around the board looking to score.
It's what happens.
Oh, indeed.
60.
Like I said, peaks and troughs. James just had to ride out David's brilliance there for a while, and he's done that, and he's coming back strong here.
24.
60.
Steady. 60, 60. Can't ask for any better.
11.
And that's it shows the significance at 60 when you've got a man that's had a 24 and 11. You're 260s.
140.
And that's what you do. You
Yeah.
punish it up.
And that's,
You got to keep punishing it up.
that has just
85.
left James a favourite for this leg. 141 left. We'll be good going for a decider.
60.
Some good scoring. Ton 60, 60, 140, 60,
81.
81 left after 15 darts. That's as good as you'll expect. Or
Well, it's certainly as good as we've seen so far in this game. And
41.
he's unlucky there.
Joe Hessian says, "Can you speak a bit clearer? We can't
59.
understand your accents."
By Jesus, and that's a Galway man trying to tell
Oh,
a northern man.
oh my goodness!
Oh, 30.
I think everybody can hear James McDonald's accent.
Oh, indeed.
Look at this.
Come on.
140.
Oh,
And that puts pressure on
That's
that
what-
10 coming in. And he's missed it by a mile.
6.
This
he's
game.
opened the door here.
Yeah.
David Brandley could steal one here.
And he was looking absolute favourite for that game. Double 16.
Is that double eight?
It looks like it. If not, it's just on the
Hard there.
And that's
Oh
it.
wow!
Nice
Double,
man.
double.
Did you
to
get
finish
2
it.
double H, you cunt?
He did.
Sorry, James.
Absolutely fab.
Nah,
Marvelous stuff. Marvelous.
that's just ignorance.
Oh, unlucky, lad, unlucky. We thought, James, you were going
I thought the final was the
back
five.
to the last leg.
I thought the final was the 5.
No, best of 7.
Oh,
Best of seven. Best of 7 throughout, guys. Best of 7 throughout.
All right.
But
Well done, Dave. You gave it a run.
Sorry, James.
I'm never gonna talk to you again over that double H. Never gonna see me again.
And if you seen it going in, it caught the flight of the other one and it was going way left and twisted it right in behind
Dave,
it.
you see that, Dave? Yeah?
Unbelievable, guys.
No, fair
listen,
play. Well
thanks so
done, Dave.
much.
Well done.
Great final. What more can you say, David? Your scoring got you out of jail at certain points. You were very, very strong in the early stages. Got a bit of a lead and ran with it from there.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Don't give him a big head job he has, will you?
Well, guys, look, we're going to move on to the next game. But look, congratulations and well done.
And commiserations, James. A good effort. Very close there. It could have been going to the last leg, but just wasn't to be. And well done, David. Well played, and congratulations on winning the Shield.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
well,
Okay,
blah, blah,
thank
blah.
you.
Yeah, whatever they.
All right, lads.
Thanks, guys.
Best of luck, and we'll see you again. Good luck.
Good.
Well, there we are now. That was what a great game, entertaining, Mark, throughout.
Totally.
You know, look, you can have a quick look through
stats there before we move on to our next game. Like, I think it was clear to see David in the early going was just so strong. James came on very, very well. David just managed to get over the line at the end of it all.
Like at the end of the day, the worst game was 25 darts.
Oh, it was a fantastic final. You know, great quality throughout, and both players evenly matched at times. Like I said, peaks and troughs. I thought maybe James was riding out the trouble at David early doors. He was coming on strong, but just right at the last, David again stepped it up a gear, closed out for the win, and he's the Shield champion, Mark.
And well done. Right, folks, we're going to just push on now because we have a semi-final and then a final to get through. So stay with us. We're going for a short break, and we'll see you when you're back. No, you're first.
Lovely. 9 more turns.
Yep, sound Mark. 3 more each. Okay, lads, best of luck, and we'll see you at the end.
Yes. Sound Mark.
That's luck.
Good luck, Pat. Good luck, Pat.
Enjoy.
Semi-final stage, Mark. Terry and Pat.
Well, we've seen Pat earlier. Pat played well. The semi-final has ended Divinity and Brian Flatley in it. Brian we had on also. Good start from Terry there.
Yeah, and again, best of 11 legs here. So we're told in by a very good source that this is two of Galway's very best in this game. Pat and Terry.
We seen Pat in the last game and our game or two ago, and he played well. He although we did say he didn't play as well as he was hoping. This is my first viewing of Terry.
The sports guy. Whenever we're doing a bit of data hunting on these guys, and we asked for their ages, the only age that we got for Terry was grandfather age. But sure, that could be 40 these days. You just wouldn't know.
Well, yes, if you're lucky. Terry finished third overall.
He's got an international cap, does Terry. And captain for Galway's Nolan Cup winning team. I mean, he's got pedigree.
Definitely so.
A hotbed of talent in Galway.
Apologies, folks, for the put a picture on one of the one of the lads' boards. That's Anwar control.
36.
Good effort there for. He's just at the moment he just seems streets ahead, Terry. But again, it's the first leg. He's just got off to a great start.
I distinctly remember how that went for Dylan.
That's that.
That's right. Yeah.
Earlier, where he had a storming good first leg, and then Pat Walsh turned into Peter Wright. That's
correct.
Just
he goes in a 1-0 lead.
The Galway men's captain is Terry, as noted by Kevin. So there'll be plenty of eyes on him from Galway, seeing how the captain rolls out. And big incentive as the captain to go on and win the Galway Premier League, surely.
Well, it would be a nice wee addition to, I would say, the proliferate, the load of titles that he has.
Yes.
I'm not even going to try and say
No.
what I was going to say.
Must be. I was just going to say it's.
1, 2, 5.
The significant wardrobe of trophies.
1, 2, 3.
Is that where you put yours?
Yeah,
All,
but it's a glass wardrobe.
all one of them.
Excuse you me, I was Boyd's B Player of the Year twice.
Oh, thank you. Lovely, lovely.
Have you ever won that? No. Well, there you are. Thank you very much.
I think I'd be hard pushed to win it.
You would never have been good enough to get into the Boyd's B team.
180.
I played
Myself, Alan Copeland, Shane Copeland, the dream team we were back in
my
those
goodness.
days.
Oh, dear. Now that you've just mentioned
You
it,
talk about a
you've-
team full
you've
of crack.
brought back memories there, okay.
Oh, a team full of crack. Unbelievable days. Great days.
81.
Jim Boyd Senior, God rest him, played with us many a night. I remember
60.
playing in Fork Hill in one of the function rooms. I don't know if it was the football club
Probably up at the INF, was it?
or where. I love the way Kevin's now counting the 180s for me as well. My yellow book tally is being met, Kevin. Fear not. I might throw an extra few on it as well, just for a bonus for people.
Kevin's doing that because we have the 180 count for the whole way through. Here, that's impressive. Do you see 170 180s through the
Wow,
competition?
wow, what a 116 checkout from
Brilliant.
Terry to
Absolutely
go
brilliant.
2-0 up. Unbelievable. I seen when that treble went in, I just thought, oh, wow.
The captain is playing a captain's role.
Indeed, he is. Leading from the front.
Oh, 26.
And no histrionics, by the way.
Oh, not at all.
Nothing. No great celebrations, no G-ups, just darts.
And
Double
get the
hit,
job
move
done.
on to the next one.
On to the next leg.
Fantastic, love it. But yeah, we were in Fork Hill one night and Jim Jr. was about to throw for a double, and the ladies from the serving room came out with chicken curry for the party that was in the next room.
And
I
I'd say,
walked straight across the hockey. It was incredible.
brilliant.
Good days of local darts.
Let me tell you something. The stories like that there that you have to tell is great. You know what I mean?
Fantastic. Oh, Jim tells it better than I ever could. He can give you every emotion that he went through. I just remember the curry. It was lovely.
Food. Oh, yeah. But you're here.
Darren Burke, captain, fantastic, he says for Terry there.
Super. Words. Hello, let me tell you.
140.
Pat's not letting him
another
have it his own
140.
way.
No, look, Pat's scoring well, but
Pat's
every
not
time he finds a treble, Terry
Pat's
finds
not
one to
here to
answer.
make the numbers up. Let's be clear.
Very true.
Oh, that's unlucky there. I thought that was a bit more.
55.
Leaves a finish.
Indeed it does. And after taking a ton plus check out in the last leg, who's to say that he won't now move on and take another one out?
He's left himself on a 3-darter there.
83.
There weren't too much in
I
that
feel
mark.
that this 117 is going to have to go.
Well, it's every chance now.
And it looks like as if it's on.
It is.
Double taps.
Oh,
Oh, he pulled it. He
Well,
pulled it badly.
Pat, I wouldn't have said that about you, but I can feel your emotion.
Ended the village 3-0 up in the other semi.
That'll be interesting. See how
38.
that goes. The High King Terry O'Connor. Charles Shepherd's a big fan.
Legends are born, but there's only one king. Oh my goodness.
oh, gee.
So the Ardree isn't dead.
That's gone outside.
He has
3
yes.
clean darts at double. Oh, well.
That was a wee bit of a wayward one.
24.
So, double 5 for Pat.
And he needs it.
Put himself back in the shout here.
He needs that.
He's gone high. Good scout. Oof, going low. And busts it. Now, double 8 for Terry.
Sorry,
Ah,
Pat.
straight
Just
in.
that.
4-start.
Clinical punishment. That's exactly what you got to do.
Pat needs to be taking his opportunities. And that was one that came begging on the plate for him. Oh, there you go. Ardree is the venue for the international friendly, according to Kevin.
Lovely.
Indeed. Ardree, the Hay King.
Thank you.
43.
Yeah, he's building his way back into this game. He really needs to be hitting in these scores, you know, because Terry's not going to give him any chances at all.
It just, for me, it just feels every time Pat builds up any sort of momentum, Terry cuts the legs from under him with a couple of big ton scores, and
big scores, and just takes the wind out of his sails.
There's a 140. So
60.
he's not bowing down. He's got a 167 check out here. He's got 6 starts from 167 mark at least.
Yeah, without a doubt, 167. He just needs to just lay up and get a score on the board.
And is now 4-0 up.
Now he's just put himself under pressure there. A big score here now from Terry, puts it under pressure.
Well, it would need to be a considerably big score, but Terry's capable of that.
Oh, there's first one. And the second one.
Like I said, a considerably big score. Yeah.
140.
My coaching continues.
Sorry, just leave that yellow book there for every second. It was close. And a 4-0 up now.
At this stage, I should be given a job with McAvoy Darts streaming, says Kevin.
I think he's enough jobs, that fella. He's a bit like me.
Let the people decide. Go and watch Tommy McCartney's game from the third day of the Killarney Darts Festival. You'll hear Kevin's dulcet tones commentating.
And Joe Hassan is just wondering, is this within COVID guidelines? Well, it's all socially distanced. Like
we're getting a lot of people together at the same time.
We're about 300 miles away from Galway, so we're all right.
78.
Yeah, let's just hope nobody got the families round to watch them throw, and we should be all right.
Well done, Pat.
There's Pat on the board with
And that's just what he needed.
double 16, 19 darts. Now Terry with the initiative.
140.
Oh,
I
that's unlucky.
thought I was getting my pen out again.
Yeah, it looked as if the yellow book was getting another run.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I think there's a wee bit of fishing going on here on the on the chat.
There's hooks being thrown out.
And I think Kevin's just
60.
all good fun, folks. All good fun.
Great to see the interaction. Love interacting with the guys watching at home.
It's always great, and it brings something to the streams as well when people interact with us on the streams.
Absolutely. They're getting involved directly with the games.
That looked like a good 4-star. But
78.
yeah, why did he come down? That forced travel just looked so nice.
Again, it depends on the angle
Because
that
of the
he's
land,
seeing and
yeah.
that he's throwing on. You know,
42.
5-0 to end that. Interesting, Mark. Interesting. That other game going 5-0. David Burns taking Kevin's job.
99.
Two guys, it'll be who's fastest finger first here to see who can get when it goes to 6 in that game.
And Tim Byrne and is playing Brian Flatley.
Brian, who was magnificent earlier against
Yeah.
Dmitry Zhukov
Took Dimitri out.
on the stream.
Absolutely played, absolutely superb doing it.
50.
Left himself on tops. 114. This is a must do. Oh, it's drifted into the one.
It's close. Tops on the board for Terry.
I'm not even going to say that.
No.
There's a bit of slagging going on here, lads, isn't it?
Oh, 32.
So 42, 32 left.
32 going. Pinged it in the last leg. Oh, gone the wrong side there.
The wrong side anyway.
David Byrne there saying that Brian's worn out after taking the Dimitri scalp. We don't talk of that scalp on the stream anymore. Mark's still upset about it.
Yes.
That looks good.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
just on the wire.
But that looked good too.
Last there.
Last
And he
time,
got
there
it,
you
just
go.
Squeezed it in.
Knew one of them would hit. They were too good not to.
A 3-0
Not bad.
lead now becomes 3-2.
Well, this is it. And as you said, Pat Walsh was very much in the game.
Yep.
Now he's showing it.
Aye. 85.
Yeah, Pat's board unfortunately is entirely dependent on Pat's stream and Pat's internet.
It's
So
whatever internet connection is coming from Pat's house. Unfortunately, nothing. It's outside of our control.
Oh, 29.
One 40.
Oh, 45.
that's unlucky. 45's unlucky.
Needed more than that. 45's a poor return.
60.
And again, as what Terry's been doing, he's been opening up a nice wee lead in each leg. And he's been well ahead in.
98.
$41.
Terry just hasn't found that treble as often as he did in the early going, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, now, fair enough, in the first couple of legs he was fine with every other dart, but
Um,
45.
my,
My goodness.
the chat's getting colourful anyway, I know
Ah,
that.
definitely so
I'll
that,
let you
yes.
read it for yourselves.
Well, I'm certainly not going to be repeating anything.
Let's keep it friendly, guys.
Yes, and nice. Like, Pat looked favoured for this leg and struggling now.
83.
Well, he's got 67 to go here.
And doable.
And there's 17 of it.
Topsy
And there's
leads.
another 10.
oh, you beat
Oh, and he pulled, and that's a few times that he's pulled the dart going for them tops.
Indeed.
32 for a 4-2 lead.
What was that? 30.
I'm not exactly sure what it was, Terry, but it wasn't what you wanted. And you've opened the door again. And if you're Pat Walsh, you're going to run through it, aren't you?
second there.
And
Indeed you are.
he's
And
levelled the
indeed
game
he
up.
did.
And I'm back. $99.
99. Would you take a flick with that, Mark?
And it's just gone through 6-0.
6-0.
Oh, I'll take a flick anytime. One of my favourites. And funny, I was posting up there the other day, I'd seen something. Apparently a flick doesn't melt.
I would test that
85.
at any given time.
I actually did. You put it in the microwave, it burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it into a bain marie or anything, to melt it down, and it won't do it.
No.
No.
Fantastic.
It's something to do with the fats in the chocolate. It's not normal. They don't know. It's a different way that they make it to have it flaky.
100.
Science by Mark McAvoy.
Tell you, I didn't really know this, and I actually posted it on Facebook to see what reaction it got. And I'm not going to say something.
You probably get the same reaction there that you're getting off me now, which is what on earth is possessing you to try and melt a flake. But anyway,
Well, you did say it. You would have a try at doing that. I just saved you the bother.
Indeed you did, sir, and I appreciate it.
Well, definitely, we can say one thing about these two boys. There's no flakes here. These boys are giving it as good as they can get, as good as they're getting.
Oh, you bastard. 16.
$60.
Don't forget, folks, to go onto the Megafy YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications for any time we go live.
While you're there, have a look through the library. Some absolute crackers there that we've covered.
We've been very fortunate with the games that we've had.
Absolutely. Is Trish Doyle still with us? Trish mustn't have been drinking the prosecco as I thought, Mark. It was the tea.
But she did say that like it was out of the one leg, and he didn't win an awful lot of legs after that. So I don't think she would have been drinking too much. God love her.
It's third dart, and there it is. I would go as far as to say is that Terry knows he's in a bit of a war here.
He sort of the edge went off a scoring a wee bit there, but again, Pat has put it up to him.
$81.
Again, apologies for Pat's board. It's out of our control.
81.
But his darts are very much in his control, and he's made a hell of a game of this, Mark.
He come back well. He was 3-0 down and looking done. The game was looking done and dusted. Let's be honest. David, Terry was wasn't doing an awful lot wrong.
140.
Oh, I thought that was another one for the 180 count. It was good. It was close. As Roy Walker would have said, it's good, but it's not the one.
No. What did he say that in?
Some random television show that he was very, very, very famous for. In fact, made his name for.
Oh, right, okay. This is the one that was guessing the wee pictures.
43.
Both players feeling the pressure at the minute.
Yeah, he's gone. Consistency's gone out of his game a wee bit. Now that was a let off.
42.
They're getting down under 200 and they seem to be struggling.
Yeah.
It could be the pressure of the game. Like they know they're very close to a final here. Oh, close. There's two 19s for a 155.
53.
Yeah, the deeper this game goes, the harder it's becoming for both players.
Yeah, they're struggling when they get down to around about the 200 mark.
Yeah, that's a loose start there. I think he's miscounted here, has he?
No, he went for 6. He had 38 left, so he
went to split it.
He split 6 for two 16s.
Yeah, he missed his first one.
36. He's straight in for the 18s.
25.
Thought he would have went straight forward rather than splitting it, but hey, look, each to their own. He's got 2 hits now. And that's why you do that. And then you go to 4 each.
So
now it's a race to 2.
That's correct.
On your marks, get set, go.
Tricia says about meeting us in Bellini's to show us the art of tea drinking.
Tequila.
41.
have my cup of tea down here beside me, so I can understand where she's coming from.
A big fan of a cup of tea. Normally, if you see Mark McAvoy at any event, he'll have a flask full of it.
140.
Indeed.
Most people will have a hip flask. Mark has a tea flask.
I have a big flask. Although the size of my hips these days, probably.
That's what lockdown does to you.
That's what lockdown does to you.
Sometimes I feel the only friend I have is the guy that owns a corner shop.
140.
He probably sees you more than anybody else does.
He sure does.
It's terrible when
180.
it's terrible when the old trip to the supermarket is the highlight of the week, like getting out of the house.
85.
A good recovery there.
Oh, nice walk on a sunny day. Anywhere there's air, go and get it. Get off the couch and out into that fresh air, folks. Just don't do it now when you're watching the darts
No.
live on McAvoy Darts.
Stand your ground, folks.
Or sit it.
Uh,
Whoa, what a
That's
check
it.
out.
What a finish,
95
great
done.
finish, and he's just reasserted himself, and that was an excellent leg.
Terry
15 darts.
moves with it. Like, how does that happen? How do you have such an off period and then whack, you have a 15 darter, boom, done.
Let's be honest, Joe's put it, or Pot's put it up to him, so he's put enough pressure on him. So
Hugely.
let's.
41.
Steady. And there's Barry back in.
180.
180. Get that yellow book out.
Oh, 29.
Oh, and that's at this stage is not what he needed.
No, definitely not. The yellow book is getting full and Terry could go in and fill it up again. Ooh.
Oh, he's just went a wee shot.
66.
He has stepped up a gear here, hasn't
He
he?
has. Last two legs. I think he just wants to get this done and dusted.
58.
Wow.
That's
25.
what I was saying, getting round about the 200 mark, and all of a sudden the scoring just goes out the window.
Well, yeah, there's definitely a trend to I don't know exactly if it's maybe a bit of finishing fever, a bit of nerves comes in.
Well, at this time of the night, 11:15, probably a bit of tiredness too.
51.
Ain't that the truth?
$140.
And that's just exactly what he needed, and at the right time too. He thought long and hard about that last start.
Oh, fuck is
Yeah, Pat felt that one, didn't he?
He did.
He knew it was a good
But
opportunity for him.
That's about 3 or 4 times going for tops. He's just absolutely pulled it.
But there's
Pulled it
first start in. Here we go.
32 for the match.
Oh,
And he's on the wire. Good
Is it-
marker. Oh,
Fifty
and
blocker.
the wrong side of it.
yeah, looked like a blocker for me.
So a lifeline for Pat.
I think so.
right there.
And
There it
that's-
is.
we're going to the last leg.
This is it. It's on the wire.
I'll be honest with you, this is
Let's look there.
anybody's game.
Very much so. It's
Is it first to 6 or 7?
the
Oh,
first to
actually, no,
6.
no, it's
All right.
What do you say?
We play on, we keep it.
They said we honestly don't know. They're just going to keep playing. Well, we can get to them. We can get to them at the end of this one.
$126.
140.
And great darts. A great reply to the 126 from Terry with a 140. Puts the pressure back on Pat.
61.
Terry's back in again. Terry's going to make sure
140.
that super back-to-back 140s in the final leg. That's superb throwing. Absolutely superb.
81.
$60.
Two dart out for the next time he comes in, and then
He's hitting the 78. And, you know, Pat Walsh has given all he can give here. So
6 darts to do 78. Has to be a favourite here. Oh, 56 left. 16 for
56.
tops. Or 20 for 18s. 16 for tops.
16 tops. 175 though.
38.
Pat Walsh could very handy put in a 1 plus scoring here, and
He needs to put pressure on it.
59.
59. I don't know if that's going to be enough.
First half, Pat.
There it is.
And that's it. Well done.
Terry is the winner, victorious.
Thanks, Pat. Not the best of games.
Oh, fucking shocking.
Well, guys, that was a hard fought win.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
sorry, guys. Not the best of games.
Oh God, here, lad. I'm sorry, but he has played absolutely very well. He's played. You went into a 3-0 lead, Terry, and it looked as if you were just going to walk away with it. And yeah, Pat took a couple of opportunities, but it was a really, really hard fought. And I tell you what, it was a really, really interesting and a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Probably-
guys. We both know we can produce better than that, but Pat's he's never beaten. If you're 5-0 up first to 6,
Yes.
you still wouldn't give up against him because he's a fighter.
Oh,
very much so.
he just proved that there. Like when you went 3-0 up, it looked as if you were going to coast it, and Pat just come back and Pat just showed he's made of sterner stuff.
He's plenty of battle. I can guarantee you that.
You can definitely say
Absolutely.
that. Unlucky, Pat. You give it a good go there. Just that last leg, Terry just the two 140s. I think just made it impossible for you to get any distance at all on it.
Yeah, Terry showed his quality in the last leg.
Yeah, it did.
Typical Terry.
Yeah,
When the pressure's on, he showed up, and you can't give Terry 3-0 lead. But
no, that's
fair play to him, and best of luck in the final, Terry. I hope you win it. Thanks. I don't
Cheers,
know
Pat.
who's in the final. You're my captain. I love you.
Well, lots of
Anyway.
love being shown tonight, lads. We love that.
That's
Lots
great.
of love being shown.
That's
Well,
great.
guys, we're going to move off so that we can get set up for the final.
And,
Terry, all the very best of luck in it. Pat,
Right.
again, you've been
Thanks a
on
million.
twice tonight, and you've been great. So thank you so much for your
Thanks, lad.
participation.
And thanks, lads, and thanks, Pat, as well. All right,
Thanks,
cheers,
Terry.
lads.
Cheers. Thank
Well
you.
done,
All
guys.
right.
thanks very
Thanks
much.
a million.
We'll see you later, Terry.
Well, there we go. That was again another interesting one, Mark.
It almost goes far to say there that it was a game of two halves.
Yeah, Terry took off in a 3-0 lead, and he looked at one stage as if he was going to be unassailable, and he made a few mistakes. Pat capitalised on them and brought it back to at the end, a last leg shootout, and as Terry said himself, he doesn't expect Pat, or never expect Pat to give up, and it was two excellent 140s.
That last leg, he
got
really,
him over
he
the
really
line.
did. But like, if you look at Terry scoring throughout, like 10 140s and two 180s
When
in
you
the
look
game.
when you look at the two of them there, like a 93.36 force 9 average for Terry and an 80.91. Now that was where Terry was making his ground early doors. He was hitting a good score.
Mm-hmm.
Pat was coming later in the legs, which was why, you know, that there isn't enough a lot between them average wise, you know, 6 points in it, but that would reflect on Terry's early score.
I think so. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, Terry reigns supreme, Mark, and moves on to the final against Enda, which we're going to have, folks, coming up very, very shortly on McAvoy Dart. So please do stay with us on the same stream.
Yep.
And just remember, folks, keep it kind in the comments, or we'll close it.
Yeah.
For now, we're going to go on a short break, but we'll be back very, very shortly with the grand final of the Premier League grand finals night. Thanks for being with us so far, folks, and stay tuned.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Look, Kenda. All the best.
And now we're back from outer space.
A few gremlins at the start, folks.
100.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're up and running, doing rightly.
Mark, I can hear you.
Sorry, lads. Go ahead now.
We wanted the guys to hear us. We're so excited about this final
There,
one.
there's the gremlins again.
100.
Ah, well, okay.
Too long sending links.
That's exactly. Sending links all over the place.
99.
Well, Andy deserved to be in the final. He's played well all night.
76.
Yeah.
Although he did say to us that the 6-0 win over Brian was a wee bit
57.
sort of a bit more complimentary towards him. He says it was a bit closer, that Brian missed a few. So
There's plenty of talk in the chat there for
Right.
both players, you know.
well supported by the looks of it for both of them.
140.
And they're coming in strong.
60.
Joe, we'll have to put you
39.
in the corner, mate, if you don't stop the messing about.
Poor Joe's going to get timed out.
Nobody else has been playing up or been complaining about it tonight, so that's a couple of times. Final warning.
Check.
Good darts.
Good
Yeah,
finishing.
that's
Great finish. And it gets off to a great start, 66.
Thank
Good
you.
finishing. And Terry went the distance there in his last game too. You know, it's going to take its toll on him here. So
I would say
115.
there's the
well,
treble 19s.
the
95.
just put him into
60.
yeah, he's playing very well. You can see why he got to the final.
59.
Yeah, like he's definitely he's picked up from where he left off in the last game by the look of it.
Let me tell you something, there's nothing wrong with that score, and that's absolutely superb.
100.
Terry's trying to answer. He's putting everything he has back into it. So
59.
Two, 4, 7 coming in for Terry.
$100.
And that's exactly what he needed.
yeah, they're dart for dart here. The guys, they're definitely they're in equally a good place in terms of their scoring averages, and
Well, yeah, it's not hard to see why both players have made this final,
no, definitely not.
49.
and deservedly so, the way they're playing.
$55.
Gives him a 2 dart out, but Terry coming in at 98.
Oh, he's just gone the wrong
2 9s
side.
left, isn't it? No, 2 12s.
That,
And what a finish!
All aboard the showboat.
All aboard. A couple of times we've had doubles tonight. It's great stuff.
That's fantastic finishing there
Great
by
for
Terry.
great for the viewers.
Fantastic finishing by Terry.
81.
So we have two 18-dart legs to kick off.
That's a great standard. Absolutely fantastic
64.
standard.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if the guys can keep this going.
100.
It really is dart for dart, this, isn't it?
It's in one of them games you just get engrossed in. You know
Very
what I
much
mean?
so.
135.
You're just enjoying it sometimes that you just forget to open your mouth.
Stunning us into silence. And that's a hard thing to do.
Two bag of voice stunned into silence. Oh, definitely a rarity.
65.
Again, good thinking there from Terry.
Yeah, he's left himself on a nice wee Shanghai coming in.
60.
And no finish, so he's got 12 darts at this 120. And he just drifted the wrong side of that travel.
80.
Great recovery.
Super last start. Super last start. Leave himself three
nothing
clear
Enda can
darts
do
at tops.
coming in here, only just try and put a bit of pressure on.
That'll help.
Done.
2 10s. 2 5s.
35.
Not like Terry.
No, and he's opened up the door for Enda here in a leg that he looked out of.
12
Bullseye.
on the bow.
Check.
Oh,
Oh.
what a dart!
Check.
Absolutely
That's
super
Check. That's beautiful commentary there from Enda.
Excellent.
Check.
Absolutely brilliant. What a finish.
I'd love to hear him at the bingo.
What a finish.
Check. Fantastic.
Super. Just with the doctor on it.
Everyone loves a bull check out, don't they?
Ah,
Done.
That's what confidence
Harry will
will
be
do.
kicking himself there. He had 3 darts for tops there and
6. He had 6 to clear it.
6 to clear it, and
Done.
it just goes to show if you open the door for Enda, he's just going to come kicking his way through.
Yeah, but what it won't do though, and we've seen this from the last game, it won't phase Terry. That's
No.
not, that won't,
No, no,
because Enda takes out a good finish on a ball.
Yeah.
Terry respects that in a player, but he's gonna, you know what I mean. He's gonna kick on, play his own game. It won't impact him.
60.
Okay.
Done.
Right. I'll tell you what. You don't get away with nothing.
No.
You see, with darts, you don't get
You-
keeping any secrets.
No, absolutely. Trish
Super
Doyle
darts.
just backing up my commentary there.
Super darts. I wonder what he calls
28.
5-0. I wonder what he says when he gets a 50 at the old bingo. 5-0. What is it anyway? Blind 50. is it?
Answers on a postcard for that one, Mark.
I think it's blind 50 if I remember rightly. From
I
years
think
ago.
the last time it was a bingo was about 6, and it was over with my
I used,
grandmother
to
and
call,
my
I used to
mother.
call it in the local community centre. I think it's blind 50. If I remember rightly.
Well,
Between your 2 fat ladies and
40.
your 2 wee ducks.
2 little ducks.
Enda is playing some superb stuff here.
29 forward.
Yeah, you would have
32
expected to
left
take that
coming
out.
in, and he has a free go at it when he comes in.
3 clean darts at it.
98.
That was very close.
I was going to say the
second-
first one was good enough for me, but
second one,
the
brilliant.
second one's
Super
in.
darts, super darts. So he goes into a 3-1 lead. Are we about to see the king dethroned?
Well, it's certainly there for the taking. A 3-1 up, early lead.
30.
we do our best.
1-2-1.
I was very close to getting that little slot of paper out again, Mark.
The yellow pad.
I was very close to getting it out there too.
Start for dart at the moment.
There's nothing between them.
No.
Nothing
Come on.
between them. Terry would be disappointed with his finisher. He had 6 darts to finish up, and he let Enda back in. But either of these players are going to take advantage of you letting them back in.
John.
Well, they're capable of punishing you if you make a mistake.
It's the trait of a good dart player, isn't it?
I don't know, well, it's their trademark.
Mm-hmm.
John.
$94.
He's left himself on a nice 2 dart out.
Reach this one.
36.
He seems to tonight just doesn't seem to have suited Terry yet. So a number of times he's missed it.
Well, as you say, Mark,
Well, Enda didn't punish it this time. He did the last time.
as you say, if you start chasing doubles around the board, you're going to be into trouble, aren't you? 5. That's, again, exact same spot he hit in the last leg that he did the exact same thing where he had 3 darts.
He's not just a better away. He's a well away on some of them doubles.
He's just not as clinical as we've seen in the last
They
game.
are, and there's Enda's gone into a 4-1 lead, and yes,
Yep.
and I think he's just hit that. He's hit that on the head there. He has thrown it away.
Bit of mind games there from Enda,
Well,
though.
that's just
We,
sort of-
you know, emphasising the point to Terry that he's throwing legs away,
Just put
letting
that-
him know,
just
keep
let
doing
him-
it, and I'm going to keep taking them. You know,
Just keep doing that, and I'll just come in and hoover up.
58. Shit.
97.
And that's a good recovery. Absolutely covered.
again, even at 4-1 down, I still don't think Terry bows out. You know, he's too experienced. He's been round the houses with darts. Anything can happen.
100.
You know, ride it out. Your doubles will come good. You'll get a patch.
25. Oh. 5, yeah.
Yes, David Byrne, there a lot of work does go into it, especially behind the scenes there from the likes of Kevin, who does all the organising. He's run this over 6 weeks. This is the 7th week. We're only happy to be on board to bring it live to you. It's a pity we can't stream every game, but unfortunately they're all on at the same time. A lot of games on at the same time.
60.
And again, Terry just sitting nicely.
Oh man, 26.
As you said, let's see what happens here with Terry. You were saying when he was getting under 200, he was slowing up.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like he's slowing up here.
No, that's a much better improvement.
78.
I was unlucky. That looked like
65 and 60 on the floor.
that looked like a 60 on the floor is correct.
There's a 6 or...
Okay, double 60, and it's what a finish, super
brilliant.
finish, just what he needed. I think would that have been a case of what we said in the last leg at the end of the last leg, spurred him on there?
Well, you know.
41.
The thing is Terry going to back that up now on his own throw?
Well, this is where you want to see somebody kicking on after a finish like that, you know. But
76.
scrappy.
Well, look, as you say, he's within a cigarette paper there of a 1-2-1 or 1-2-3, you know.
Yeah.
99.
I think he was hitting 140s for sure earlier.
Yeah. If he's getting that rhythm back where he's starting to find that treble again,
He'll be hard.
we're in for a spectacle here.
That looks like,
140.
yes, it was a 140 all the way there. And nice time.
100.
Knocking in.
Trebles. And is fainting trebles again. Fainting them with relative ease by the look of it.
44.
And then, as you say, Mark, again, he's got under 200, slowed up a little.
Yeah.
He's left the door open here for Enda.
58.
And that's unlucky.
Going to need a big finish here now.
Yeah, he's going to need a very big finish here.
We've seen plenty of ton plus checkouts tonight.
That's unlucky.
What a great first start that was.
Right.
He's put up as much pressure as he can possibly put on Enda here. So
that's as much as pressure he can put on.
Enda's went quick with his first one.
Yep.
Check.
That's
There
a
you go.
brilliant last start.
That's it.
That is a brilliant
Well
last
done,
start.
Enda.
By the skin of my teeth, Terry boy.
Yeah, good lad. Well done.
I need to move about 2 foot to the left. Yeah.
Enda's very vocal during his game, isn't
Oh,
he?
definitely, yes. Yes.
It's interesting, you know. I don't think any player is as vocal.
1, 2, 5.
Everyone is more vocal
good
in
darts.
lockdown darts
Good
at
start
home.
off.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
But
Just to let you know, folks, this is the best of 13. First to 7.
it's a big hill to climb now for Terry O'Connor.
You would sort of think he needs to
85.
be making a move now. And that's a good start.
95.
Neck and neck again.
There's nothing between the two of them. Like, average wise, the two of them are virtually the same.
Tom.
76 apiece.
It's
And
down-
their first nines matching 83 and 84. Like, there's nothing.
It's come down to Terry's had missed doubles.
Yeah.
You know, at important times.
Oh, 41. God. Right.
60.
Sounds like somebody was taking a big glug of liquid confidence there.
Yeah, looked like it. Sounded like it.
45.
Well, it's 11:30 p.m. and it's been a long night of darts. If you've been having these 6-5 battles,
Well, he's
Mark,
just left that nicely for himself. It's going to take another big finish here for Terry to keep himself realistically in this match.
there's the one. That's close. That was so close.
37.
And
6.
Last start thrown in frustration. Absolutely no time wasted.
24 left.
Oh, man.
Okay.
24 score.
65 left. You want the 25 tops we have. There's them tops again. He's missed by a mile.
Good.
Didn't miss that.
Oh, he didn't miss the tens this time. So he's coming. That's as disappointed when. That's as much disappointed you can get when your opponent hits a double. Great stuff. Great stuff.
81.
Absolutely some great consistency out of Enda this evening.
90.
Yeah, I think this leg is key.
Yeah, I think
This leg is key. If this goes back to 5-4, doubt may just set in and end his mind. May.
Yep.
It's a big if. It's a big if.
And at 6-3, you know, you're asking Terry to win every single
Every
leg.
leg, which is a tougher ask. you
And
know.
Enda playing so well, you know, you'll be relying on Enda missing badly.
Like I said, but it's been neck and neck. Both players playing extremely well, averaging high 70s. Doubles has been,
I
you know,
think that,
probably Terry probably would be averaging higher only for his
Only
doubles.
his first double in, yep.
39.
You know, like Terry's scoring.
But let's be honest, Enda has punished him.
Absolutely.
Whenever Terry's missed, Enda has punished him.
78.
It's a good last start there from Terry. Terry's actually picked up the pace here as well. Terry's throwing quicker. Watch his rhythm. You'll notice that he's throwing a wee bit quicker than he was in that mid game period there.
41.
41 rounds at 80. He's got 3 clean darts at 80 at least, Mark.
And he's eked out, but he's been in this situation before, and it blew up on him.
Mm-hmm.
100 scored.
102.
102 versus 80. Big 20. Big 20. He hasn't been near Tops. Tops has let him down.
He just cannot get near them at all. 82 left. Will he go the ball? No, we went.
42.
Oh, and he's on for Tops.
Oh,
What a finish! What a tally!
That's in the savage
Super.
finish.
Super
what a
check.
finish! And he just goes to show you. It just goes to show you. You know, there's missed Tops again and punished.
Punished.
And that was punished.
That's exactly what Enda's done the whole game. And look, with a 102 checkout, you're not going to say that he stole that. You know what I mean? That's just quality finishing, quality darts.
Yeah,
but very simply, a man of Terry's calibre and quality, 80 sitting, you expected to be hit, but he's really struggled with Tops, hasn't he?
45 scored.
$59.
Enda is brimming with confidence at the minute, isn't it?
He just
You
can't
can
wait.
feed off it.
He
You can
just can't
feel
wait-
it.
He can't wait to get to the board.
Yeah.
You know, and he just can't wait to get thrown darts at the board.
Yeah. Terry is ever consistent in his approach, cool, calm, not getting flustered.
No.
But it's an uphill battle for him now.
First scores.
There's a door has been left slightly ajar for Terry to come through.
I thought you were going to say the door's been wrecked with a dart hitting it coming out of the board.
No, it's
96.
he needed that. That keeps him in touch.
Yeah, but Enda has the advantage of the throw,
Yes.
but he
this
needs
is
to make
where-
it count.
Okay. That still leaves Terry a good score here, but put him in the driving seat.
60.
Like
45.
in the overall league results, like Terry ended up finished third and Enda finished fourth. It was,
Again,
60.
you couldn't separate them.
no, you couldn't. He's left a 3 dart out.
Come on. 27.
Over the lane ace.
Yeah, well, finishing fever as they call it. What a great first start too.
44.
I just sat there.
Great
nicely
first
for him.
start. First treble in. Oh, that's hard to tell.
96.
No, it wasn't in,
I think
just
it was
under.
It was just a wee bit low. There's again. Joe's setup has been at times very lacking.
Yeah, and Terry's hasn't been great either.
Sorry,
I don't know who Joe is.
Do you know what?
Joe's my dad.
Good man. Yes, that's at this stage of the night. I'm ready for the bed. I have an early raise in the morning.
Now 48 to go. Here we are. It's on the line.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, well, we know he's won.
Well, man, in that fair play to you.
Thanks very much, my old friend. Thank you.
Okay, lads, could you just hang on there? I think Kevin's going to join us here shortly. So,
What?
good man.
Absolutely.
Well,
What a game, guys. Well done.
He deserves it. He thoroughly deserves it. Let's be honest. It was an absolutely superb.
It was a superb game.
Yeah.
Terry, I'm sure you're thinking, what ifs in the very early stages there, you know?
Look, I missed doubles. And then they took them out. The fair play to him. He's a class player. I'm delighted for him. Absolutely delighted for him. He's a good lad.
Yeah, just hold on a wee second, lads. I'm just going to switch over here. Just give us one wee second. I'm just going to switch now. Just
you can see there, guys, that Emma, you're happy anyway. It's clear to see that you played a fantastic game.
Jesus Christ, lads! Any day you beat Terry O'Connor is a good day. I tell you, you know.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah, that man was a man that I looked up to when I was a young fella, and he brought me a long way in darts for Galway, and I'm telling you, I have to hide the time for him. Unreal.
Well, lads, you put on an absolutely cracking final. It was so enjoyable. And we were thinking at one stage, Terry, you were coming back there, but ended just that the finishing. Anytime you missed tops, he was just coming in and hoovering up.
Well,
that's what he does. He's class. He's a class player, and a lot of people in Galway don't realise how good this guy is. But outside of Galway, we realise in Galway, but definitely outside of Galway, this guy is class, absolutely class, and he's proved it through the Premier League. Look at his averages, guys.
Yeah, absolutely superb.
He's a savage player.
Yeah, and like tonight, his scoring was at times phenomenal. Like he was coming in hitting 2 trebles at a time. He really did put it up tonight.
He was too good. He took out the finishes when they counted, and that's a big thing. It's all right taking them out when the other guy's on 200 and something. Taking them out when you're on a double, you got to give him credit.
All right, Kevin, do you want to say anything there?
Well, hello, how are you keeping?
Keep
it simple anyways. Well done and super stuff. Delighted. You were being throwing savage darts the last few weeks online. Absolutely thrilled for you. You're only down the road from me, so I'm thrilled for you. Unlucky, Terry, you've been playing online darts for probably longer before even online darts came, probably more active. But again, as Enda said, you're one of the best in Galway, with shadow of a doubt. You're a Galway captain, Galway legend. You know, you're thrilled to even know you. So you're brilliant. Unlucky in the final. You know, going by the poll we did in Galway darts, not many gave you even a chance. It was Dimitri all the way. So unlucky to Dimitri as well. To the two lads at McAvoy darts, class show as always. Thrilled to be working with you anytime, and it was kind of nice for me oneself to get you involved in Galway, just to highlight Galway players more. I know I do a good bit with the INDO, but I really wanted to showcase the talent in Galway because it's phenomenal at the minute, and we're only going to get better. So I think there's an All Ireland within us in the next few years.
We seen a glimpse of it a couple of weeks ago when you played Midwest Cork. We caught a glimpse of what these boys can do, you know, and I'll tell you the truth, an impressive bunch of lads.
Yeah, look, it's clear. It was clear there, guys, that on show tonight. And I appreciate Mark was firmly in the Dimitri fan club early doors, but overall, the quality that was on show, you know, Dimitri quite rightly was a hot favourite coming into the night, on just how he's performed in general. The performance of Brian,
rightly so,
was incredible against Dimitri in the early rounds, and your performance again. I know that you had said your semi-final scoreline maybe didn't reflect the game, but coming into the final full of confidence, Terry, you went through an absolute war just to get to the final. I mean, the quality that's on show from the early rounds of the competition tonight in the top 16 there of the Premier League, unbelievable quality. And any man that we seen live on the stream tonight could have won it. Pat Walsh again, absolutely fantastic all night.
Yeah.
So absolute credit to the guys up in Galway. The standard there is clearly very high. And Kev, to back your point, you know, I definitely think if that type of quality is on show here, when we get back to the hockey and the All Irelands, you're in with every shout.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I think Terry and Linda would agree with me. I think we're looking to win that All Ireland. That's what we're in it really for. And I can't wait for the day you do it, because it's going to happen. It's never in doubt it's going to happen. And Terry and Linda will be a big part of that team going forward.
Yeah, very much so. Well, look, Anwar, again, congratulations. You're the main man tonight. The winner of the Galway Premier League. Terry, again, very gracious in defeat. Kevin, any last words from yourself as the organiser?
Well, we're probably doing more online comps, lads, so we'll be back at it again soon. Anyways, but well done again to end it. Delighted for you. I knew you had it in you anyways to win it.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
You can now celebrate the night away and go and have a bit more liquid confidence there. We heard you galloping a bit of an Indy in the middle of that game to get you over the line. So
I tell you now, Oldstock, I've enough of the old liquid confidence consumed. As well as the two boys know. But I tell you lads now, in fairness, there's one young fella, and I'd like to mention him now, and I have to say he's going to be a serious thrower if we can bring him along, and I have to mention him, and that's Jamie Delaney. And I had a great battle with him tonight, in the last 8, and I have to say, bare 1 or 2 or 3 darts, I tell you, it could have gone any way. He was very unlucky now, and
Jimmy's one of those up and coming young players.
Yeah, this is one young fella that I want to see coming forward for Galway, because he's the likes of Dylan Dowling and Liam Gallagher, and we need lads like that. And this man is a top player.
Great.
Top player.
Yeah, very well said. Very well said, and. Well, guys, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure for us tonight being part of it. Thank you all for taking part.
Yeah, and we'd like to thank everybody that came on and watched on the stream, and everybody that commented, even though some of it just got a wee bit out of hand.
It got a little bit colourful.
It got a little colourful later on, but here we'll forgive them for that anyway. But lads, look, it's been an absolute pleasure. I am dealing with you lads, and I have to thank the players for cooperating.
Putting on a show.
And the cooperation beforehand, getting the thing all connected up before tonight, and I have to thank all the players for getting on the streams fairly quickly tonight. And again, their performance is first class, lads. Well done, and thank you very much from myself at McAvoy Dart Streaming.
Man, thanks very much for your help. Good man.
Not a problem.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, guys. Well done, Linda, and well done, lads. Thanks.
Okay,
we'll see you again at some point.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, lads. Well done. Well done. All round.
Bye.
Mark, we will we'll get a quick look at the stats if we get a chance, and we'll wrap this one up.
Stats, and then that'll be us wrapped up for the night.
So Enda walks away a champion, and look, overall he deserves it. I think for us, all we can say at this point is thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you to everybody who has taken part in the chat. And look, the darts that we put on and the effort that Mark puts into producing this and these shows is really all for you guys tuning in and watching. So thanks everyone again for getting involved. Thanks to the players. Thanks to Kevin and Galway County Darts Association for getting us involved. But for now, that's McAvoy Darts out for the night. We'll be back soon with more live darts on McAvoy Darts Streaming. Thanks everyone.
Good night, and thank you.